Happy Wednesday, everyone. Sarah Weaver here. Today we have Kristen White, who's going to talk to us about optimals.
All right, welcome everybody. We are going to start talking about a little bit more of the products and how to get people stacked on a few more of our foundational products. And today we have chosen to talk about our optimals, which is our traditional vitamin and minerals. And today I'm going to just spend a few minutes to tell you what they are, how ours are superior, how they're different, kind of how they're manufactured, and a little bit why I've chosen this line and why I think it is the best on the market. So if you've not seen them, this is what they look like. It's a little blue and green bottle, and they're called optimals, optimal V and optimal N, and it stands for vitamin and minerals. So what they are your traditional daily vitamins. Okay, so everybody's looking for that one a day or your traditional vitamin mineral, right? That is kind of what this is. This is your foundational piece to a nutritional product, right? It is the layering piece. I love this product because it is your cellular nutrition. This is going to far exceed anything on the market that you'll find. And we're going to talk about that a little bit as I go into the discussion when we look at the label, how it's different to some other things on the market. But this is going to provide your essential nutrients. The difference with this one than a lot of others on the market is it's going to be advanced levels. This is hitting optimal levels. We're not talking RDA levels, your recommended daily intake. This is far exceeding that. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that as I go too. But this is levels of nutrition in these bottles that actually provide a health benefit. The difference in the quality in our product than others on the market is a huge difference, not just in our levels, but in the way we even manufacture. So I actually want to talk about that a little bit because that is one of the main reasons I actually started using the product in general. The first thing I looked at, this was actually one of the first products I started using, and that was in 2013. I found the slenderized drops, but then I was like, hey, I need a stack. I need the foundational products. I need more than some drops. I need the foundational nutrition, and this was that. And so I found these. I looked at the back of the labels, and I was like, wow, they really exceed that 100% of RDA recommendations. But how are they made? And so obviously I went into started looking at that. And if you didn't know, all of our products are made in FDA registered facilities. That is a huge deal. That means it's going to be in the same places as over the counter drugs. That means they're very clean. They're not made in garages. If you don't know our products, other products on the market, you sometimes don't know where they're made. They could be made in a garage, literally, and then put on a shelf. Ours are not like that. They are going to be in FDA registered facilities, very clean. That means pharmaceutical products could be made in the same place that these are made. That is very, very high quality. That's a very high quality product that we can produce. Okay. Also, all of our products are pharmaceutical grade raw products. All the ingredients that go into the manufacturing of these are going to be pharmaceutical grade. That means we source really good ingredients. Okay, so just know that. We also have the USP seal. That's US Pharmacopoeia. That means, again, quality, the dissolution of the capsule. That actually means when we swallow this, it actually dissolves. So that is another thing. If you don't know, all of our pills or capsules, not just these, but any of our products that are in pill form or capsules, that was also a big deal for me when I was choosing a nutritional line. And that's a big deal for the optimal. So ours are capsule, it's a vegan capsule. What does that also mean? It's easy to swallow. Also, if you don't want to swallow it, guess what? You could open it up and put it in a shake. I actually have a lot of people that say, I love this. I don't have to actually swallow this. I put it in my protein shake every morning. I just pop it open. It doesn't taste bad. I put it in, but they're also easy to swallow. The other great thing about the fact that they're a capsule is there's no binders. So if you are trying to, show these to people and you say, ours are capsules, they're not tablets. That's a great thing because there's no binders. What's a binder in a tablet? It's maltodextrin, it's cellulose. We don't want that in our health product. We don't want that in our peel. It's not good for you. It's a binder, it's a filler. It's no toxic flow agents on our pills. So when we're looking, another thing, when you're looking at the other ingredients on the back of ours, it's going to say rice bran, okay? That's not just a health benefit. I mean, yes, rice bran is good for us. It's actually really good for our stomach, but that is the lubricant we use. It is our flow agent we use on all of our pills. Most companies on the market are going to use a stearate, which is could be a magnesium stearate, a vegetable stearate, a stearic acid, or a silicone dioxide. That is the lubricant or the flow agent that they use to put to go down their tube or on their belt, and it actually makes the manufacturing process flow faster. Those are actually toxic, and over time, a pill a day, after a year and a month, that actually builds up. We don't want that, so we use rice bran, and so to me, that's a true health product right here. Also, tablets. We're not tablets, but tablets. It means they're exposed to high pressure, high heat, breaks down the nutrient. We don't want that. We also don't have any disintegration agents. We don't put starch or cellulose in any of our products, and we don't put any waxes or shines on them. Again, true health product coming out here. We also have the NSF seal and the seals that prove the consumer lab seals. I'm trying to think of it. So that all proves that all of our manufacturing claims are true. We pay to tell you, hey, we actually do these things. So you can go to the bank that our ingredients are potent, our manufacturing claims are correct, and when you buy what's in here, it's actually in here. So again, it's just going to the next level. So let's actually talk about the ingredients in here and how they're so much more superior. So most products on the market are just going to provide your RDA recommendations, right? They're going to say 100% of vitamin A, 100% of vitamin C, 100% of this. And you think, oh, that's great. I'm getting 100%. Well, if you look at the back of ours is going to be 250% of the recommended dosage of vitamin A. We're going to give you 722% of vitamin C. We're going to give you 125% of vitamin D. We're going to give you 833% of vitamin D3. Why do we give so much more than the traditional? Because we want to give you an amount that actually provides a health benefit, not just an RDA recommendation. So let's give you a little background about RDA. So RDA, or your recommended daily allowances, were originally developed in the 1930s, late 1930s, 1940s. And that was the minimal amount needed in order to avoid certain acute deficiency disease. That was what they were originally created for. And that was like to avoid getting rickets or scurvy or pellagra. Then they kind of changed it a little bit in the 1950s, and it's not really been changed again. In the 1950s, it was changed a little bit and expanded to give you some growth and development. What? Growth and development. I'm in my 40s. I need to start preventing disease, and then I may get disease, so I need actually some levels to help give me a little benefit if I get some chronic disease. Or what if I just want to thrive? Well, I need some more. I need higher levels, right? So if y'all never listened to Dr. Strand or read any of his books, that is where he comes in and actually talk about where you need the optimal levels. You don't just need 100%. You need much higher. That is where this is. That is literally what these are. So we have our optimals, and they're all natural. If you don't know that, we have no synthetics. This is food-based. This is food-based. Your body recognizes this as food, not foreign. What does that mean? It makes it more bioavailable. There's cofactors in here. It's helping absorption. It's free of contaminants. It's free of artificials. It's free of preservatives. Why is that, again, important? Again, I already talked about it. There's no binders. There's no fillers. There's no bulking agents. We have no waxes. We have no colors. There's lower risk of side effects because it's food. It's non-synthetic. So your body knows what to do with it. It knows what to absorb. It knows how to deal with it. Again, why again to me is that important? Because 98% of the vitamins on the market are synthetics. Now, a few of our vitamins in here are fat soluble. Okay, that means they are going to get stored in your fat, right? Most are water soluble. So if you don't use them, what happens? You excrete them. Good thing, right? We know you just get rid of them. If you don't uptake them, you get rid of them. It's why sometimes people will say my urine's really bright or it has a color. You get rid of it. Sometimes from one day to the next, you might need a little more, which is why I love the fact that we have so much, because you might get sick. I just exercise. I'm going to get ready to take these. So one day from the next, you might need higher levels. But here's the thing, some of them could be fat soluble, which there are. You have vitamin A, vitamin D, E, and K. Those are fat soluble. So if I store some of those in my fat cells, because I didn't use them, and they're synthetics, and I just told you they have been treated with some harsh chemicals, or they've been made in labs, and I'm storing that in my fat cells, why would I want that? I absolutely don't. They could have toxins in them, which most synthetics actually do have trace amounts of petroleum, hexane, or pesticides. I do not want to store that in my system. I want to store a whole food product, right? I want a whole food product to be ready for me, not a synthetic. So again, this is what stands our products completely apart from others on the market. Besides the fact that we have much higher doses, we go down way to the nitty gritty on how we manufacture, how we process, and how we put them out. So to me, there is no better foundational product on the market for you than this one right here. People will ask me, do you still use this one because you use your superfoods like MOA? Because y'all know that's probably one of my favorite ones. I absolutely still use this one. I advocate this one. It's not as flashy, it's not as fun, but it is absolutely a staple for you. If nothing else, if you don't like pills, you can take the capsules apart. You can put it in some water. You can put it in your shake. I think this is one of the best products we offer. And I think if you were ever to listen to any of Dr. Strand's stuff, he would absolutely tell you this is one he puts all of his patients on for the fact it provides such wonderful foundational nutrition. So I really hope this helps. And again, this is in like multiple packs in your back office. So look through, try it for 6 months. And if you go to the doctor often, I would very, very well bet that your blood work would change. So I hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.